Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Oppenheimer Movie Review. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. So I went to see Oppenheimer this week, and I was looking forward to it. All the media hype, all the media promotion, and guess what? What a huge mistake it was for me to go see this movie. In my opinion, Christopher Nolan has been hit and miss. I've liked some of his movies in the past, like The Dark Knight Rises, but generally speaking, I've always thought that his movies had been sort of average at best. The Dark Knight was beautifully shot and directed, but other than that, most of his movies have been disappointments in my opinion. He does this thing where the movies he creates are visually stunning, but the stories just don't propel you forward, and they have a tendency to put people to sleep halfway through the movie. I think that he believes that his movies are more clever or entertaining than they really are. I think that audiences believe his movies are more visually appealing than they really are. I'm seeing all these YouTube videos about Nolan using 70mm film on his Oppenheimer movie, and when you see the movie, it doesn't really pay off. He spent a lot of time and a lot of money and even more energy producing and directing Oppenheimer in 70mm, and in all honesty, I don't think that 99% of the audience really cares what size film it was shot in. In my opinion, I think if movie studios are trying to make more money, I think they should cancel the whole IMAX thing. I don't see people lining up for these, 70mm movies or prices. It just doesn't seem to pay off, and I suspect very few people want to purchase an IMAX ticket, which is usually almost twice the price of a conventional ticket. I've also seen documentaries discussing how much time and effort Nolan spent simulating and creating the visual look of the atomic bomb explosions seen in the movie. So, by the time I got to the movie theater, I was expecting some great simulated nuclear blasts, perhaps the greatest simulated nuclear blasts ever seen on film, and instead all these showed us were endless shots of these pathetically simulated bomb blasts. It looks like they took a bunch of wine bottles and filled them with gasoline and then detonated that. So you get these balls of fire flaming upwards, propelling upwards into the sky that didn't look anything at all like a nuclear blast. It looked terrible. The first 30 minutes of the movie were very slow and painfully boring, and the movie was mostly in black and white. Imagine that, boring and in black and white. Most people would assume that the rest of the movie involving the building of the atomic bomb would have been a little more interesting. But I doubt if many people could stay awake through the middle and end of the movie. It just dragged on and on and on. I just don't see them doing very well with this movie. They tried to make it seem much more interesting and entertaining than it was. I'm sure, they'll probably hook a lot of people in to see it, but most of those people who go in to see it will not spread any favorable word of mouth about the movie, and then it'll die a quick death at the box office. It was actually a little painful and boring to watch. I would be shocked to see if the studio made a lot of money on this film. Most of the movie's pacing and storytelling and visuals were extremely disappointing. If you watched a documentary on the History Channel about the making of the atomic bomb, then you would be far more entertained and informed than you were if you watched Oppenheimer. It just wasn't very good. Save your money and don't see Oppenheimer. Instead, go see the new Tom Cruise Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 movie. You'll have much more fun doing that than you will seeing Oppenheimer. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.